Let me give you an honest picture of what it's really like to live in Herzliya as an Anglo immigrant, and why this coastal city has become one of Israel's most desirable and expensive places to live. Herzliya is Israel's affluent coastal city. Think of it as the Beverly Hills or Hamptons of Israel. Located on the Mediterranean coast between Tel Aviv and Netanya, Hertzliya has a population of around 97,000 and represents the pinnacle of Israeli suburban success. This is where high-tech executives, successful entrepreneurs, diplomats, and wealthy families choose to live. It's sophisticated, cosmopolitan, beach-oriented, and expensive. Very expensive. The city is divided into distinct areas with very different characters. Herzliya Pituach, the beachfront luxury zone, Central Herzliya, the original city center, and various residential neighborhoods that range from upper-middle class to ultra-wealthy. Herzliya has a significant and growing Anglo population, estimated at 15 to 20% overall, with some neighborhoods reaching 25 to 30%. The Anglo community here differs from Jerusalem's. It skews wealthier, more secular, more professionally accomplished, and more internationally oriented. Herzliya Pituach, the marina area, is luxury living at its finest. The beachfront neighborhood with the marina, high-rise towers, and diplomatic residences has a heavily international population, with Anglo concentration reaching 20 to 30% in some buildings. This is where you live if money is no object. Neve Amal is a prime residential neighborhood near the beach, with beautiful homes and tree-lined streets, where Anglo population is around 15 to 20%. This is old money meeting new money, established families alongside successful young professionals. Here's where I need to be brutally honest. Herzliya is one of Israel's most expensive cities, competing with prime Tel Aviv neighborhoods. In Herzliya Pituach, a 3-bedroom apartment with sea view costs 6 to 10 million shekels. That's $1.7 to $2.8 million. A 4-bedroom luxury apartment runs 8 to 15 million shekels. In Neve Amal, a 4-bedroom house costs 8 to 15 million shekels. Even in more affordable central Herzliya, a 3-bedroom apartment is 3.5 to 5 million shekels. Compare these prices to Netanya, which costs 30 to 40% less, or even Baca in Jerusalem, and you'll see that Herzliya commands a significant premium. What justifies Herzliya's astronomical costs? First, location and commute. Herzliya is perfectly positioned for Tel Aviv professionals. You're 15 to 20 minutes from central Tel Aviv in normal traffic, 25 to 35 minutes in rush hour. Compare this to Netanya's 60 to 90-minute commute or Modi'in's 45 to 60 minutes. And suddenly, Herzliya makes sense for high-earning Tel Aviv workers who value their time. The train station provides quick access to Tel Aviv in just 15 minutes. Second, beaches and marina. Herzliya has some of Israel's most beautiful beaches, and the marina itself is stunning. Yachts, waterfront restaurants, luxury shops, and a distinctly Mediterranean resort atmosphere. Living in Pituach means you can walk to the beach in minutes and have a genuine coastal lifestyle. Third, international character. Herzliya feels more international than most Israeli cities. You'll hear English, French, Russian, and Hebrew on the streets. Fourth, and this is crucial, schools. Herzliya offers excellent educational options that compete with or surpass Jerusalem's best. There's Wizo Non-High School with its English language program, Herzliya Hebrew Gymnasium, one of Israel's most prestigious high schools, Pelek Herzliya, a branch of Jerusalem's prestigious Pelek Girls' School, and various strong religious and secular options. The Anglo presence in these schools ranges from 15 to 30%, providing peer support for immigrant children while ensuring strong Hebrew immersion. Fifth, safety and quality of life. Herzliya is one of Israel's safest cities with very low crime rates. Streets are clean, infrastructure is well maintained, and municipal services are excellent. The city feels orderly and well managed in a way that sets it apart from typical Israeli urban chaos. Herzliya is predominantly secular, about 70% secular or traditional, 20 to 25% religious, mostly modern Orthodox, and a tiny Haredi population. Most businesses operate on Shabbat, public transportation runs on Shabbat, beach culture dominates with its secular, international lifestyle. For modern Orthodox families, Herzliya requires comfort with being a minority in an affluent secular environment. You can maintain observant lifestyle. Good synagogues, kosher supermarkets, religious schools exist, but the broader culture is decidedly secular and international. This is where Hertzliya truly shines: employment and economy. The city is a high-tech powerhouse with numerous companies having offices here, including Microsoft Israel headquarters, Checkpoint Software, and countless startups. The Herzliya Industrial Zone is a major employment center with thousands of high-tech jobs. Many residents literally walk or bike to work, a luxury in Israel. Average salaries in Herzliya's high-tech sector are among Israel's highest, senior engineers earning 40,000 to 60,000 shekels monthly, managers 60,000 to 100,000 plus. This is critical. Herzliya's housing costs only make sense if you're earning top-tier salaries. For those working in Tel Aviv, the commute is dramatically better than alternatives. 15 to 25 minutes by car in normal traffic, 25 to 35 minutes by bus in normal traffic, 12 to 15 minutes by train. Total door-to-door typically 30 to 60 minutes. This proximity means you can go home for lunch, attend your kids' school events, and actually have work-life balance. For those working locally in Herzliya's high-tech zone, there's no commute at all, which is transformative for quality of life. The lifestyle in Herzliya is sophisticated. Mornings see professionals heading to work and retirees doing beach walks. Afternoons, beaches fill with families, and the Pituach promenade becomes a social hub. Evenings are sophisticated. Dinner at upscale restaurants, drinks at marina bars, or casual beach walks. The vibe is more international coastal resort than typical Israeli city. Herzliya punches above its weight in restaurants, with marina restaurants offering seafood and Mediterranean cuisine, upscale dining in Pituach with sea views, and both kosher and non-kosher options. Prices match the affluence. Dinner for two easily runs 400 to 600 shekels at nice restaurants. Herzliya essentially requires household income of 50,000 plus shekels monthly to live comfortably, 70,000 to 100,000 plus for the lifestyle the city offers. A monthly budget for a family of four runs 31,000 to 51,000 shekels. That's $8,800 to $14,500, which is 30 to 50% higher than Netanya, and similar to or exceeding central Tel Aviv. Herzliya works ideally for high-tech professionals earning top salaries, successful entrepreneurs or business owners, executives with companies paying relocation packages, families with significant savings or family wealth, those who are secular or moderately religious and comfortable in international environment, people valuing beach lifestyle and cosmopolitan culture, those prioritizing work-life balance and short commutes, and families wanting excellent schools without Jerusalem's religious intensity. This is crucial. Herzliya essentially requires being in top income brackets. Herzliya is Israel's success story city, where people who've made it choose to live. It offers the best of Israeli life without many typical Israeli challenges: beautiful beaches, excellent schools, short commutes, international sophistication, safety, and quality of life that rivals anywhere in the world. But it comes with a massive price tag. This is categorically not a city for typical middle-class families or those early in careers. For high-earning professionals, especially in high-tech, Herzliya makes tremendous sense. You're maximizing work-life balance with a short commute or no commute, giving your kids excellent education in a safe environment, living beach lifestyle, and staying connected to international culture while building life in Israel. But if you're not in the top income brackets, if you're seeking deep Anglo community support, if religious life matters greatly, or if you want to feel the spiritual significance of living in Israel, other cities serve those needs better at lower costs.